It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Anticipation for this one has been building through the early part of the season, and now here we are with a top 5 showdown. It's the BYU Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. There he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hey, knocking down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, a clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Williams. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
They're all over him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Making the adjustment. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Left side is Simmons. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top-5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country.
They'll send the back in motion. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Going with the ground game left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. BYU lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass.
Makes the grab in their space. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Out wide right, it's Carter. Breaks into the open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had to...
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Here comes the heat.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Out wide left, it's Johnson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Could not make his way to the corner. BYU right back to the line. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Connection to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cougars getting set on 1st and 10. Turns up, it's Bachmeier. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw again. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the return, it's Bachmeier. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Cougars are in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Left side, it's Lyons. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. He is in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down immediately. BYU lines up quickly.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Just plowing ahead. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Uh-oh, look out. He breaks a tackle. Smashes ahead. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Running inside. It's Dickey. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Got some green grass. There he goes. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback will keep it. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Bachmeier. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Right side, it's Bachmeier. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 25 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Aggies hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Sunbelt.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
BYU right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Escapes the pressure going right. Got a man. It's Bachmeier. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This BYU offense set up with another first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Rush is on. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They give it to him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. BYU lines up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Out wide right, it's Bachmeier. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. From the gun, they put the brakes on him. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Zings it complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. To the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hand it to the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hand off from the shotgun. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's a give to Joyner. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sells to Faith. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. The Cougars want to move quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. That's caught. It's Casper. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw one first. Rolls right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and long here. Quick give. Plows through the defense. Defense all over him. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the field. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. BYU has this offense clicking.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The handoff. He's got the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Raiders just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Run ends there.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
First play of this drive. He's going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. He's loose. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
From deep, it's Hudson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down coming up. Through. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fights off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.